What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Erin Bies. I'm a wife, a mom, a military veteran, a certified personal trainer, and I spent 13 and a half years in multi-level marketing, healed my way out, and now I'm using all of my social media platforms to educate and raise awareness around the dangers of multi-level marketing companies and the tactics used by their reps. Today is going to be a blast from the past. Think of it as a where is she now type video. For those of you that are like, what are you talking about? We need to talk about Tracy. Tracy Wolford. I think her last name has changed. Tracy was in Elamir. We're talking like 2022 when Elamir, remember the orange strips, little square, not even strips, little squares, and people were using fruit roll-ups to market it because the product wasn't available to the distributors yet, even though they were talking about all these benefits that they were getting. Remember that whole thing? Yeah, Tracy was part of that company. She had the Elamir license plate. She has an Elamir-esque tattoo that says leave people better, if I remember correctly. And at one point, she was threatening to dox me, looking up details on my house, acting like a total weirdo, in my opinion, on the internet. That's Tracy. Now, Tracy was quiet for some time because apparently she was going through some personal things. I get that. But she's back. And she joined another MLM, and we're going to talk about it. So brace yourselves. I hope you have your favorite drink, your favorite snack. I'm sorry that you have to edit this, Ava, but let's do it, shall we?
I don't like Facebook telling me what to do and how to run my life. Hey, y'all, what's up?
Hey, guys.
Drinking the juice. I like my juice.
I'm drinking my tea that Tracy says is nasty.
It's nasty. I don't care. I'm never going to be drinking tea, even though I'm Southern now. And y'all, some of y'all like to make fun of me because you think I have an accent. I've always had this accent. I don't know. You heifers, kiss it where the sun don't shine, okay? You know who you heifers are.
I think she's hilarious. I'm sad that she joined another MLM, but I think she's really fun. I just snorted. It's fine. I think she's funny. I just wish she wasn't in a multi-level marketing company, especially this MLM company that we'll talk about. But what company do you think she joined? Put it in the comments. Let me know.
Oh, he's making more tea over there now, isn't he?
He is. Because this is all I have left. And he loves me.
Okay, we're just going to sit here and chit-chat for a moment and see if anybody hops on and somebody's got a comment, because I will not continue unless I see a comment, so I know there's somebody. Jeanette's watching. Jeanette, can you comment so I know that you hear me and see me and all the things, please and thank you. Did it work?
Yeah.
Yay. Yay, yay, yay. I have been a little MIA on social media for a couple weeks, really. I haven't been on here much, to be honest.
Yeah.
I haven't done really any lives. Hello, Keto. Hello. I haven't been using the heifer word like I used to. I've used it twice tonight. It's the most I've used it in probably 2 weeks, to be quite honest with you. Somebody comment. There's Tanya. Hello, Tanya. I know you're aching to get in.
I want that.
You're aching to get in the details.
That.
We got details to tell you. Okay.
Hi, Dorothy.
Dorothy. Stephanie's on. It's working. I love her. See, Stephanie listens. She's a smart cookie. There's Rosemary. So, my hair's a mess. We did a thing tonight for a friend. I don't want to talk about that because it's not my place to talk about it. But
Then why bring it up? Just say you were at an event earlier. I mean, I think it looks fine. In fact, I think her hair looks better darker than it did when she was blonde. I think she looks fantastic this way. By the way, I'm getting my hair cut and I'm changing the color next week. What color do you think I'm going with? Let me know in the comments.
I had to go to the beach and do a couple things, so my hair looks a little windblown tonight. So does Colby's. It's blown away.
A hat.
Okay. But I've been very quiet on social media for some reasons, and those I'm not going to also discuss because they're kind of private right now.
Okay. But I mean, are they really private? Because she's talked about it all over her social media platform. I digress. That's not what this is about today. Why bring it up if you're not going to talk about it when you're talking about it? Anyways.
And it's on a need to know kind of basis. So there you go.
Okay.
I'm going through some things in my life I'm getting ready to have a huge life change. You all know my divorce is going to be final the 15th. Who's excited for hashtag 52 not 30? Your girl here. And let me just say, I'm pretty proud of one of my friends today. Her birthday, I think was today or yesterday. Look at my hair, Colby. Look at it sticking up. And she put on her Facebook, she turned 50. She used the hashtag 50 not 30. And you talk about making someone proud. I literally about cried. Hello, Mandy. I was so proud of her because I'm like, you know what? Let's own it. If you're 30 years old and you're not a homewrecker, I love you and you can be my friend. If you're a homewrecker, I don't want to be your friend. I have no desire to be your friend. But there's nothing wrong with 30-year-olds, don't get me wrong. Some of y'all know how to keep your legs closed, some of y'all don't. But we'll talk about that on another day, okay? But I was super proud of her. It's like, you know, we're not here to compete with the 30-year-olds. I don't have any desire.
I don't think there's anything wrong with aging. In fact, I think aging is an absolute privilege. I was just talking with my brow lady today on how aging is a privilege. We were talking about like Botox and all of these different things and filler and stuff like that. And I was like, I think Botox is awesome, but I don't think I would ever do filler. I don't think I want to take it that far. To each their own. Do what you want to do. But for me, I just can't see myself doing that, even though I considered it many, many years ago. You know, the whole keeping up with appearance type things and what it looks like on social media and flaunting money while in an MLM, that kind of thing. God, that was exhausting.
Hard to do that. Y'all know that. But I've just come to some realizations in the last couple weeks, wouldn't you say? Mm-hmm. I am going to have a divorce party. We are. We've already got one lined up. Ethan's birthday's coming up. We're going to party for that. Then I'm going to drink juice, of course. And then we're going to have a party for my divorce, drinking more juice. Okay? So you put that in your pipe and smoke it.
I think by juice she means like wine or alcohol. I mean, do it to it, I suppose.
But I have literally had some things happen that have made me appreciate. Hello, Shanna. My friend Shanna's on here. We love her a long time. I've come to realize that there are more important things in life than home wreckers and cheaters. They don't deserve space in my head or my heart, either one. Okay. And that's why I'm not really going to talk about them anymore, because I don't care to partake in the situation. That might disappoint some of y'all, but I'm there. It took me a while, but I'm there.
I'm so proud of you.
I know, I'm so proud of me too. I really am. I was like, I'm going to kill somebody someday. Not really. Don't put me in jail, Mr. Popo. It's just not even a threat, okay? But I love me some Shanna. She's so pretty. But anyways, we got dogs running around and tea being made and
It's the dog and the cat.
tea being spilled. Hello, Jackie. She says, hello, Colby.
Hello.
Hello, Colby. So, remember how I used to say the term, and I've said it quite a bit, I don't go back. Now, I usually don't do that. Once I get my taste of something and my feel of it or whatever, and I'm done, okay? Now, I got my feel of a cheater. I don't need that back. Let's just be real.
For somebody that doesn't want to talk about it, she sure does talk about it a lot. And, you know, to each their own. It's her platform. She can do what she wants. But I find that interesting. It's almost like, is she just telling this story to try and draw an audience? Could be.
I won't go back to that ever. I've got my brain back. I fell down and bumped my head for 13 years, but I finally got up and said, Jesus said, let's take the wheel and move on, sister, because you can do better. So we got dogs and cats running around. It's like a daggone animal farm in this place. Gators. Can we talk about the gators?
That's the exotic animal farm we
Did
have
you
outside.
see? Like, I'm from Ohio, so I don't know how to deal with the gators just being out there living large and in charge. One of them's about 13 foot long that we saw the other
I
day.
don't think it's 13.
He is.
It's
And
like
I'm pretty
8.
sure I'm a snack for him. Now, I didn't realize they go to hibernate at the bottom of these lakes for the whole winter. Okay?
That's terrifying. Gators hibernate I guess that would make sense, because where are they going to go? I didn't know that. I don't know if that's true, but that's terrifying. Just say no to gators. Thank you.
Like, so you want to get chewed up by a gator, go out there in the middle of winter and jump in the old lake and see what happens to you. What would happen? Would they come up and get me?
I don't know. I think they eat at the end of summer.
Well, they're snack away, sisters.
I could have lied
snack
to you.
away.
I don't know.
So anywho, I don't normally go back in time. That's just not what I do. Because I make up my mind pretty fast about something. Once I make up my mind about something, it is what it is. I'm moving on. I'm trucking away. But psychopaths are running. This cat in this house is not really a cat. He's a human, and he's going to kill me in the middle of the night. At some point, he's going to kill me.
Probably.
For real. He tries to open doors. I don't know if y'all have cats that try to do that, but this one here is psychotic. So anyways, I had a good friend that took the chance, because this is how it works in network marketing. People
Notice the transition. She's telling her story, but doesn't want to talk about it, but talks about it. Then all of a sudden she transitions into network marketing. Did y'all guess what company she's a part of yet?
remember that you used to be a builder. You used to love what you did. My passion for network marketing has been going for a long time.
As it should.
It just has. Good. Okay. I've had a lot of life things happening, a lot of situations going on. Obviously, I've been dealing with the most traumatic time in my life this last year, dealing with a cheater and a heifer and all the things. But I was good at what I did for a long, long time, and I had a lot of passion, and I had a lot of fun, and helped a lot of people. Somebody took a chance, reached out to me today and said, hey, we went back to Pruvit, and we kind of would love to have you back.
In 2025, went back to Pruvit with a lawsuit against the CEO for sexual harassment and assault. With Herbalife acquiring Pruvit in March of this year, of all times to go back to Pruvit and thinking you're gonna prove it. Tracy, what do you mean?
We kind of would love to have you back. And I'm thinking to myself, that don't sound too crazy to me. And then this one here, we were at the pool today. I was catching some rays. And I said, you know what? Somebody reached out to me today about ketones. He's like, you're never going to believe this. Tell me what you said. Do you know what you said?
Yeah.
Go ahead and tell him.
That I was on the Pruvit website about 3 weeks ago, laying in bed, and I came home and confirmed that with Ethan. I was like, was it not like 3 weeks ago? I just randomly woke up and I was like, let me check and see what Pruvit's got going on.
See what's going on over there.
Not much. What's going on at Pruvit? I imagine Brian Underwood yelling and screaming behind the scenes, just being completely unhinged, more so than he allegedly used to be. Things crumbling, people leaving, auto ships being canceled. I just imagine complete chaos. I don't know, maybe it's just me. That's what I think is happening.
So y'all know why we left a long time ago. That was me and my husband. Well, he's no longer in the picture, so he no longer gets to have an opinion. Thank you, Holly. Holly,
I don't know what she's referring to here. I'm not really sure. Something with her husband. No idea. It sounded like maybe her husband didn't like Pruvit or something. But again, I have no idea. That's just speculation on my part.
Get in touch with you. Maybe you need to come back because there's something coming in November that's going to excite your little bottom. Mm-hmm. But I thought to myself, I did what I did out of principle for him. And I stood up for him on something that was done to us that was wrong. It was done to him, but I had to stand up for my husband. Well, guess what? I'm no longer married to a man that stood up for me. So why the hell would I continue to stand up for him on principle on this for the rest of my life? Hell to the no. Okay? You lost that right when you cheated with a heifer. Okay? There, we said it again. Let's say it one more time. Heifer. Heifer, 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 heifer. Okay. Hello, Becky. So, I liked the atmosphere. I had the most fun probably at that company. It was the second company I'd been in, but I stayed there the longest. I built the biggest there, and I had a great time, and I met a lot of people. Hello, partaking right here. I met his mother, and then I met him because of his mother.
And now we're besties.
He's the age of my children. Y'all want to talk about it? Keep your opinions to yourself because I really don't care. But today, we made the decision to go back to Pruvit, believe it or not. Oh my gosh, we did.
We did.
We signed up about an hour ago. I've had so many people reach out to me and say that was the most fun time I ever had. We had a blast there. Loved the ketones and what they did. Call me crazy. I don't know. Call him crazy. But I'm feeling it. I'm feeling a little bit of a fire again. I'm feeling some excitement again. And that's what it's all about for me. Like it's a gut intuition kind of feeling. Mm-hmm. It's like when you meet that boy, you know, the boy that you go on the first date with and you hope you get the butterflies. You've been talking on the phone to him for about 2 weeks and then you be deciding to go ahead and go out on a date and you give him that first kiss. It just puts the butterflies in your belly. That's what I've been wanting to find. I want to find the butterflies in real life. For God's sakes, we need the butterflies. We need it. Let's talk about that in a minute too. But I want the butterflies when it comes to my business, building a team, helping people win, all that stuff, and a product, of course. So I'm feeling some butterflies in there. I feel a little giddy.
I just find it so odd comparing wanting to find a significant other to starting as a distributor in an MLM company that is clearly in a violent downhill slide. I mean, the tailspin that Pruvit is experiencing right now, you've got to be kidding me. But comparing that to finding a spouse or partner is so odd to me. I'm laughing because she's funny. I think she's hilarious, but she's trying to pitch this with telling personal tea in a sense. And I don't know, it's just interesting.
Again. And I'm pretty daggone excited about it. Somebody comment. I'm sick and tired of seeing the same people's name pop up here saying they're watching. I know you're watching. Comment for sakes. Come on. So me and Colby decided to jump in. I'm pretty excited about it. And here's the deal. I don't need anybody messaging me saying, are you crazy? Because I don't do that to you. But you know I'm crazy. So let's just not even, we've already established this multiple times. I mean, my husband had me thrown in the nut house, for goodness sakes, for 3 days. What's that tell you?
I mean, my social media really thinks I'm crazy.
They do.
The last month, I walked out my job, started a business.
I went back to
another one.
to ketones. I went back to Pruvit. Mm-hmm. Yes, it is, Becky, but something in November's coming. I'm telling you. For the OGs of the group, the OGs are going to know it when they taste it. It's going to remind you of something that you used to do back in the day.
Oh my God. They're going to bring Keto Max back. Who owns the rights to this? I looked this up, but I wasn't able to confirm who owns the rights to Pruvit's Keto Max because I want to say in 2018 or so, the end of 2017, beginning of 2018, they announced, and my time frame may be a little bit off on this, but they announced Keto Nat with no explanation other than, oh, this is naturally fermented. All the science people, I know you're going to riot in the comments, but at the time we were eating it up. We were like, oh my God, this is the only naturally fermented ketones available. But now they're bringing Keto Max back when there was lawsuits and it involved Forever Green and somebody else. This was a long time ago. So I don't know. I don't know who owns the rights to Keto Max. I'm wondering if this is actually the original. And by the way, Keto Max is the original formula of Pruvit's ketones. And then they changed, as I said, to Keto Nat. So I don't know if they're going to actually say, oh, this is the original and it be the original. Considering the lawsuits, this just feels messy to me, don't you think?
Remember the Max before Nat? Who remembers Max? I love me some Max. Just stay tuned. Okay, that's all I'm going to say about that. Take a drink of my juice.
Okay.
Okay.
Why does she? What does she say? What is in that cup, first of all? And why are we calling it juice? Why not just call it what it is? Is it vodka? Is it wine? It looks a little too clear, which is fine. I mean, whatever, do your thing, but why are we calling it juice? I don't understand.
Anywho, there's Aunt Connie. There she is right there.
Hi, Aunt Connie.
But I know I say I don't go back. I'm going back to ketones. I'm going back to Pruvit. I'm going back to having fun. And I'm on a build and have a great time. I will send you info. Oh, I missed that too, girl. Tracy, I got you, girl. Dorothy, here's the great part about it. No, you took, I know what you're talking about. I'll tell you about that too. And I can hook you up with them too. I got friends that still sell that. But,
do y'all remember the amount of companies that she's been a part of? I know I talked about Elamir earlier. I think she was a part of Awakened or Bravenly. I think she was part of an MLM, like a makeup MLM at some point. There's been so many companies that she has joined and just completely like flip-flopped. It's actually quite surprising to see that she's joining Pruvit right now. And to me, it feels like she's just chasing an emotion. And just from the sounds of it, this is just my opinion. Y'all let me know what you think in the comments, but it sounds like she's chasing how she felt back then. And I'm no therapist, and I'm sure some of you are, but I don't think that that's a healthy way to look at life. I could be completely wrong, but that's not going to be the current environment at Pruvit. I can tell you that right now.
the great thing about it is you don't have 50,000 products that you got to learn this and learn that. It's a ketone. You literally put it in a shaker cup, mix it up, and drink it.
Yep.
And that's and you're on your daggone merry way. They have several flavors. Y'all remember all the flavors and all the fun parties I used to do and the tastings. We gonna have a lot of those down here in South Carolina, okay?
Right here on this big old island.
Big old island. We're gonna be partying it up, drinking our juice.
Oh my God, the Keto Life parties. Remember when they called it that? I was like, I am not calling these events Keto Life parties. What the hell even is that? It was so weird. I remember watching a training where Dustin Schaefer and Nick Martinez were like, yeah, Keto Life parties. Brian Vaughn, whatever his last name, it was like the three of them teaching. And I'm like, if you want to call it teaching, it was so weird. It was so inauthentic. And I remember thinking, there's nothing even I can write down. There's no notes. And that's not a compliment to those three. It was so weird. Keto Life parties. Basically, oh, and Michael Rutherford did this too. Yeah. You would call in your upline, have them call or get on a Zoom and have them speak to your group of people that are there to try ketones, and they're walking in the door and you're mixing up ketones and you're handing them. Michael Rutherford used to say, I don't know, I just get the ketones down their esophagus. It was so ridiculous. It was so ridiculous, especially knowing what we know now about him, about Pruvit, about Brian Underwood. Yikes. I digress. People are coming in, you're giving them ketones, you're saying hello, maybe there's keto snacks. And then you zoom in your upline and they're like, oh my God, yeah, this is so amazing. And they do their little spiel, and then you sell trials or sign people up as distributors. It was so weird.
Okay, deal with that, Popo. Deal with that. We got a Popo next door, so there you go. But he's a good Popo. But we're going to have fun again. I'm ready to have some fun. Like I said, I got some things going on in my life that are serious, and I need to just live. You only live once. We only get one life. I've been reminded of that twice.
You only get one life, but you're choosing to join a multi-level marketing company that is literally dying, let alone the statistics and what we know about multi-level marketing, that the majority of people are going to lose money, not make any money, lose themselves, relationships, their communities. Yikes. Sounds like too much of a risk for me.
In the last week and a half, we've all had people pass away in our lives that went too soon. And unfortunately, a lot of us have had that happen to us, and it makes you kind of open your eyes, and you meet people in this life and go through terrible situations. Oh girl, it's still there. You need to get with me, Laura. I sent you my link. Come on, get to snooping. Laura, I was telling Colby, you sold the most reboots. And reboots, I'm saying, if you've done a reboot, who knows what I'm talking about, how hard they are. Okay, they're good for your body, but boy, are they hard to do.
They are not good for your body. A 60-hour fast is not good for your body. And by the way, according to Rob DeBoer, who claims that he created this Keto Reboot, a 60-hour fasting kit, he made that number up. There's no scientific evidence that says, oh yeah, you do this Keto Reboot for 60 hours, you buy these products from Pruvit, and you're going to experience X, Y, and Z. He picked that number and was like, oh, it sounds good. That's what he said in one of the Rob DeBoer videos that I have debunked what he is talking about. Oh my God, they are not good for your body. Going for 60 hours without food is not good for your body. No.
Say that.
Reboots. Yes, Reboot our ass in here. And Miss Laura sold
I'd
like
probably
20.
lose 26 pounds in 2 hours.
She
if I did it.
joined
I'd
and
just quit
hit
eating.
MVP by selling the most daggone reboots. She sold like 25 reboots. I'm like, girl, what are you doing? What the heck?
Guarantee you there are people that sold way more reboots, unfortunately, than that at that time.
They're like the hardest to
They're the
sell.
hardest thing to do and sell, and she sold like 25 of them and hit MVP. So, you know, we had fun back in the day, but anywho, I'm just tired of, when have I ever really lived my life for anyone else? I really haven't, but parts of me have, and I'm 53. I'm going to live my life for myself. What I want to do, I'm going to be selfish. It wasn't.
I'm shaking my head because it's like she's trying to reclaim herself and she's thinking she's going to do that by joining Pruvit, and that's just not the case. And that makes me sad for her. That makes me sad for her.
Insane. Remember when we hit Champ 6? I was telling Colby he don't know anything about it because he wasn't part of our team. But I said my team, we hit rank 5 and we had to come up with 10,000 in volume. I was happy with 5. We had 5 days. The last day we woke up and still had 6,000 in volume to go. My team did 6,000 in volume in one day. I have never seen anything like it. They kicked butt. Anthony, come back, brother. Get a hold of Laura, because if Laura does it, you're going to do it too. You know you are. Okay, remember Max? Oh, come on now. I got a secret to tell you. I chopped it myself. I cut my hair with your scissors the other day.
She cuts her hair all the time herself.
I cut my hair myself. I colored it. Doesn't it look good? Okay.
I think it does look good.
We'll get you some more, girlfriend. Let's get you going. But I'm ready to have the energy, the excitement that ketones give you.
Well,
you
we
know?
have some unicorn slam in the mail on the way.
Unicorn slam.
Oh,
I love the
God.
unicorn slam. Who remembers the big party we had in Shell Coffee when we hit rank 6? And we had all the people, and we made Joe Snyder dress up like a daggone unicorn. Who remembers that? I do. Remember the party at my house where we made him do that? I remember that. It was good times. And maybe that was, you know, I met a lot of my best friends because of network marketing. You go, Laura. There she is.
There she goes.
She's bringing you back. We had a lot of fun. Just because I'm in South Carolina don't mean I can't be with.
That made me uncomfortable. Oh, that felt like commission breath. That felt like, you know what I mean? Oh, I don't like it.
Y'all and have fun.
We have fun here too.
But we're going to do a lot of stuff. Holy cow, Anthony. Look at you go, brother. Brother from another mother. Love saying that. But we're going to have fun. We're not going to be known as Team Wolf anymore because those days are over. It's going to be a whole different atmosphere, a whole different vibe.
Team 52, not 30.
Heck yeah, hashtag 52, not 30. We ain't having no heifers. We ain't having no home wreckers and cheaters. If you are one of the three. Now, I was a heifer at one time.
And I am right now.
I was.
And you joined Pruvit? You thought the same thing. Be so honest right now.
Wasn't a heifer home wrecker. Okay, we don't do that. But I'm gonna be very selective. What's the reboot? Oh, girl, it literally reboots your system. It's like a 60.
Except it literally does not reboot your system.
It's a 60-hour. It's 60 hours. It was 60 hours.
I think it's 70.
No, it's 60. It's not 72. Trust me. It's a fast.
She said, trust me.
Trust me. It's a fast. You get your bone broth. You get everything you need.
Oh,
I think they still have it, I'm sure. It was really good for you. You tried to do it once a month. And it literally just reboots your system, your metabolism, everything.
The mention of bone broth. They had a caramel apple keto calm tea. I cannot do caramel ever again. Then they had a salted caramel bone broth. Again, caramel, salted caramel, and myself, absolutely not. No. Oh God. It gives me that feeling in my throat when something kind of made this. Did you all see that swan? It gives me that feeling in my throat when something is like making you sick. I can't do it. And you shouldn't either. I don't mean salted caramel, I mean the keto reboot. Oh my God. That Rob DeBoer allegedly just decided 60 hours sounds great. I tested it on a small group of people in a Facebook group. This is good enough. Let's roll it out. Did he? I think he also got a percentage commission of every keto reboot that was sold. Allegedly. Isn't that wild? Do you think he told everybody that? No, probably not. No.
You feel like a completely different person. Yes. You feel like a completely different person after you've done it. And I'm not going to lie, it is hard to do. It's called iFast now. They changed the name of it whenever I was.
It's just intermittent fasting.
No, an iFast is an intermittent fasting kit. By the way, I have to tell you guys this really quickly. This morning, as I was scrolling on TikTok over some coffee, I came across this guy. I'm not going to tell you his name because I am considering debunking him and reacting to his video. I have to do a little bit more research though. And he is a chef turned health coach. Who is he certified through? Not really sure, but I will find out. And this morning, he was telling people on a TikTok live that he is a health coach for women and helps women lose weight and walks them through or sells them courses or sells them some sort of guide and community on how to do an 18-6 fast, which is 16 hours of fasting, 8 hours of an eating window. I've talked about intermittent fasting, and in my opinion, it is a way to manipulate your caloric intake. Anyways, he is telling people that he's helping with weight loss, and he's like, oh no, this isn't a calorie deficit. If you're taking your 3 meals and you're putting them within a 3-hour or an 8-hour window, you're eating 3 meals within that 8-hour window, and he's coaching people to create a balanced plate. So half of the plate is fruits and veggies. You have a quarter of healthy fats, a quarter of protein. That is going to, in turn, manipulate your caloric intake. And he's like, oh, no. I'm not coaching people to be in a calorie deficit. Well, how do you think people are losing weight? Also, excuse my little rant here. He is guaranteeing people will lose 20 pounds in 30 days, but he only sells 6-month and 12-month membership packages. If you are guaranteeing somebody can lose 20 pounds in 30 days, which I don't suggest from somebody on the internet, why do you only sell 6 and 12-month courses? If somebody has a goal to lose 20 pounds, they do it within 30 days. Why do they need to buy 6 and 12-month packages from you for hundreds of dollars? Anyways, if that's something that you guys would like to see me dive into, let me know in the comments. Maybe just put your favorite food emoji in the comments, and that'll tell me, oh yeah, they want to hear about this. I was raging. My favorite part about it was he was telling people that vaping will break your fast. Yeah. Let's get back to Tracy.
Yeah, but it's still the same kit. It should be. But anyways, we'll talk about that. And it's not easy to do. I'm not going to lie. Do the best you can.
You shouldn't do it.
Do the best you can. And it's okay if you give up. You can always start over.
I gave up on my first 2.
But once you get used to doing them, it really does make you feel like a whole new person. It truly does. But anywho, remember all the concoctions we used to come up with? We're going to have all that fun again. I'm excited about it. Well, let's get you going, sister. You're right, Laura. See, we tell the truth here. We do. But you can't do anything to it. You can't add. You got to do what's in the kit, and that's all you get besides water. That's it. You ain't be eating no food. You ain't be doing nothing else. You do what's in the kit. That's your food. That's your fuel source for 60 hours. Okay. We're just going to start a lot of things haven't changed. Some things have. We're going to get back into it. And I fast, and we're going to get in there and learn the things. The back office looks pretty much the same. I don't feel that I'm going to have a problem with that, nor Colby.
They're doing more on the 13.
Do what?
Might have a problem with the change in the comp plan. I find it interesting that the last income disclosure statement that Pruvit put out was, I believe, 2022, where the median income was less than $11 for the year. Why do you think that could be? If they are in this violent downward spiral, they haven't put out an income disclosure statement in several years. Oh, but now's the time, right, Tracy? Oh, man. That's sarcasm, by the way.
What does it say? October 13th? Yeah, the next one's October 13th. So they try to do it as a big community so you have support. But we as a team used to do that together too. I mean, you can start whenever you want, but it's a lot.
Imagine going without 60 hours. I don't have to imagine because unfortunately I did it several times. But imagine being a part of a large group and withholding food as a group for 60 hours. Does that not give cult to you guys? Because it sure does to me. At the time, it didn't. But now that I've been out of multi-level marketing for 4.5 years or so, sounds like a cult.
Easier if you got other people doing it with you. So you can be, listen, sister, put the cheeseburger down. Get away from the cheeseburger. Because you're going to be tempted to pick that cheeseburger up. I'm
I wish I had a cheeseburger in my hand right now and like took a bite as she was saying that. That would have been really funny.
not going to lie. So we're going to get back at it. Colby's going to get back at it. Anybody that wants to join, I'm telling you, we just joined. And if you've been on my team before, you know what we can do. And you also know the importance. If you're wanting to sell, if you're wanting to be a customer, that's great. But if you're somebody who's wanting to promote the product, y'all know what it means. Get in when you need to get in. It means like when I'm joining, get in quickly.
I'm sorry. Are you trying to encourage people that it is the right time to join Pruvit and that they should get in early as if this were a new company launch and it's not? They've been around since 2015? It feels to me like she's using the same strategy that we've seen when she joins another company and it's like, get in. I'm not going to tell you guys all the details, but get in early. You know what I mean? Like you want to get in early. This is so weird. It is 2025. We know far too much about Pruvit than to think that joining right now is a good idea.
Okay, don't wait. Don't wait. Right, Colby?
Right.
So if you're watching and you're Colby's friend, Colby's got a link. He can get you
Colby, run. Run away from Pruvit.
started, at least get you started on the product. We are going to have trials for sale soon. Lori, that's how you sold all them daggone reboots. You cheater, pumpkin eater. I see how you are. But we're ready to have some fun again. My life is going to look different here in a couple weeks, and I'm excited about it. And I appreciate my audience, what you've done for me, the support you've given me in the last year. I could not have made it through what I have without many of you. And to the ones that like to watch me and be a hater, stick it where the sun don't shine, okay? It's a big hole. Put it right there, because I'm done. I don't need none of yous. I appreciate your haterness, because you've made my ratings go completely through the roof. And you can call me names all you want. I'm a big girl and I can take it. But when I speak the truth, I speak the truth, and I can't help it what happened to me. And it is what it is. So we're going to celebrate with drinking some ketones, getting back at it and having some fun. And we would love to have as many of you jump in with us as possible, because we're going to get crazy again.
Real crazy.
He's ready for crazy. Y'all know we're ready for crazy. So deuces. Are we out?
Yeah.
We out.
We out.
Okay. Bye, guys.
I think she's hilarious. I don't support multi-level marketing companies. I don't support Pruvit especially, but I think she's hilarious. I wish her the best. I genuinely do. But using these stories and the things that she's been through in the last year, I feel like is the same play that we've seen from many people in multi-level marketing, where they're trying to monetize their trauma, to recruit people, to sell them a product. And I've said it before, but I'm going to say it again. It's 2025. We know what we know about Pruvit. To think that this is a good idea and that it's going to be nostalgic of 2017, 2018 is absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. Anyways, that's today's video. Consider this a where are they now or an update or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, that's Tracy. Yikes. If you would like to become a member, would love to have you. There are lots of members only perks that you get. If you are new here, would love for you to subscribe and stick around for a little bit longer. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for watching this video all the way through. Guys, don't join an MLM. It is 2025. I feel like I've said that a lot, but it's important. It's very important. Thank you guys for being here. Again, Ava, sorry you had to edit this video. And I'll see you guys on the next video or the next live stream. Bye, everybody.